I want us to be very clear that when I developed the map of shame in 2011, when we saw the first wave of these voter suppression laws coming, that I predicted that in a close election, that this voter suppression would have consequences for America's voters. Without doubt, when we ran the command center of the Voting Rights Alliance, that was made possible by many people's great work, including a lot of good work for the man to my left here, always on the left, but I really appreciate Ben's support. But what we found out in that command center was that we received call after call after call after call after call from all over the country, and the number one complaint was long lines. Long lines. People complaining about being forced to wait an hour to 2 to 3 hours in line to vote. And it was very discouraging for people because they would call and would tell us that not only were they being subjected to the long line wait, but they also would tell us all the people who were leaving, who were refusing to wait, who could not wait, who had to get back to their jobs, who were imperiled in their ability to wait, and who had to leave. They told us about people being sick in the lines. They told us all the problems that happened, but I was very upset to hear about the huge number of people who just simply left. Based on the 2012 study that was done by Charles Stewart III of MIT and Stephen Ancillary of Harvard, they estimated that in 2012 that about 738,000 voters were discouraged from casting ballots because of the long lines and left. Well, according to my colleague to my right here, Ari Berman, we had 868 less polling places in 2016 than we did in 2012, so it's likely that that number tripled. Mm-hmm. When you think about a close election, as this one was, that is a very big problem. So we are really concerned, and what we say is that long lines are the new poll tax.
Mm-hmm. With that, I want you to answer the question, but talk specifically, if you could give some examples of specific instances.